Oh, hey, Calamity Jane. Oh my gosh. You're on day 149? Yes, ma'am. Thank you for being here. Wow. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. I was just gonna end the stream. Oh, wait. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, thanks. I'm sorry. I'm just glad you actually showed up to this my stream. Hold on. I had the other screen pulled up. Now my mouse is acting wonky. But anyway, since you're here, real quick, I'll stay on for a little bit to explain some things. It's nighttime, so let's turn on some lights. Yeah. Well, as you can see, it's day 149. I just passed week number 21. Um, as you can see, I've not died since day one. Player death 0. Longest life, 164 hours, 38 minutes. Current life, 164 hours, 38 minutes. So, that being said, welcome to my base. This is my latest and greatest fort. Let's go to the roof at first. I guess I better show it from the top down. This is my room, by the way. It's not just about surviving; it's about living. You don't want to be living ugly. So anyway, um, this is my latest base. Here's the roof. I think it's 20 blocks long. Um, I think it's 20 or 25 wide. No, it's 24 wide. It's 24 wide and 20 blocks long. So it's 20 blocks like going east and west, like how I'm looking now. This is like it's 20 blocks to that far fence. And if I look this way, that's 24 blocks. It's solid concrete. It even has a foundation of concrete. I grow a little bit of food up. I grow food up here. I get water up here. Um, so this is the roof, and it can show you. It gives you kind of a idea of how big it is or how tall it is. My idea was that I wanted to, as many times as I played this, I realized you want to be like super super secure. You don't want to be like halfway surviving. You want to feel secure that no matter what the zombies throw at you, your base, the thing that you're standing on, won't crumble beneath your feet. No matter how, because some zombies, there's a couple of zombies that explode. So if you don't build a strong enough shelter, they'll literally like eat it out from under you. It'll be blown up. So anyway, here's my room. This is the first floor and the living area. I have a foyer out here. This is open to the elements. You can get wet if it rains. It'll rain in here. I just wanted a place to where, damn, somebody broke this window. I think a zombie vulture must have broke the window. So anyway, without creatures breaking my windows, you can come out here and see the outside. The idea was to just have a more of a view, but some zombies spit acid, and if they see you, they'll spit the acid on you. So you only want limited views or access to the outside. And plus, I'm growing trees, so the trees are kind of blocking some of the views. So anyway, this is just a way to get a taste of the outside, have open air. Which, obviously in the fantasy of the game. And then here's my room. I'm slowly building furniture. I plan to put like a desk or more like like you put a TV on it, like that little entertainment center, and then a TV here. I got my couch here. Obviously your bed, desk lamp, some artwork. I live in Florida, so everything is like egrets, rivers. There's a cat. There's a computer, office chair. It's a gun safe where I keep ammo for my friend. I've never seen one that didn't have spikes or something like at the first level. Oh, well, spikes are useful early game, and I still use spikes in some areas, but at my stage, at this stage of the game, replacing the spikes is actually more dangerous, time consuming, and costly to replace the spike traps. Because what happens is on the street or everywhere you place the spike traps, well, guess what happens? The zombies run into them, and when they run into them, that they do damage, they decay, they eventually break down, and you got to replace them. So that means you got to leave your base, go outside, the safety of your walls and your defenses to replace spike traps in the street or on the bridge or wherever it is, wherever the zombies come that you don't want them. And I'll just like screw that. Now I use automated traps. Like as you can see out there, if you look, you see those red squares. Those are dart traps. Do I have my wire tool on me? I'll get my wire tool so you can see how my electricity is rigged up. This is obviously, that was my room. This is the main living area where I cook. This is for liquids. This one is for food. Got food in here, which this is all going to YouTube. So anything that you want to see again, or you want a second, or you weren't sure about, I put these up on YouTube, so you can just check out the YouTube and pause the video if you want to like look at the menu or whatever, all the stuff I have. But I got cooked foods, canned foods, fresh vegetables, stuff that you can eat, stuff that you can't eat, the seeds to grow it. You got honey, eggs, meat. Here's the drink. This is where I keep my drinks. Alright, hold on. Let me read a little bit of chat. Okay, I've never been past day 21. This is, yes, it is. Same thing, Sentient Sword. Yep. I try to keep everything Sentient Sword so it'll be simple. You know what I mean? Chat, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, everything is Sentient Sword. So yeah, this is my drink drawer. This is where I like, just like the craft, where you keep ingredients, and also where I sell junk and stuff to the trader. Like this is all where I keep my dukes, my money here, and these are items that are up, they're gonna go for trade whenever I travel. I got mods, parts, all the stuff I use, some craft stuff, crafting bench, chemistry station. This is for like making gunpowder, bones for making glue, oil shell for making gas, everything that the chemistry station needs to produce stuff. Got another furnace, which I'm just creating cement right now. Here's a materials chest. This is for basic materials like stone, clay, wood, that type of stuff, nitrite, coal, brass, lead, iron. And this is the advanced, this is like what stuff I make myself, like forged iron, forged steel, cement mix, cement powder, crushed sand. These are diamonds, gold, silver. I got a chair here and a plant here so you can chill, or a guest can chill out, on the zombie thing. This is where stuff that I've made, this like, that I need to replace stuff like electric parts, doors, items, anvil, bellows, scopes. These are topsoils, just in case I dig a hole in the ground or I need to cover up a hole, fill a hole, nails, drawbridges, which I built those things thinking I was going to use them. Now I don't know how the hell I'm going to use them, to be honest. Okay, I've never been past day 21. It's all good. I mean, I play on insane difficulty, which is the highest difficulty, and I've died a lot. Like, now you see me on day 149, but there's been plenty of times where I've died on week 1, died on week 2. There's been times I've died on the 3rd day because I got to fighting with a zombie, and early game they beat me. So, alright, what was I showing you? Oh yeah, so what happens is, instead of dart traps, instead of spike traps, what I do is I use the automated, oh yeah, I was going to get my electricity and show you how I got everything rigged up. So you need a wire tool to see the wires. So let's do that. So anyway, obviously got a generator here. It's full of engines, full of gas. I have a switch here. This controls all the electric wires and traps that are down on the inside. When I fight on zombie night, these blue wires are electrified. The zombie, I opened that door, the far door, that I opened that at the beginning of the night, and I closed this one. So they rush in through there, blah 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 blah, and they hit those wires, and then I stand up top, like where you saw me before. I was up there. I stand up there where that window is, and I throw pipe bombs and grenades down into this cage, into this chamber, and blow up the shocked zombies. Okay, I had the full game now. I played beta and alpha. Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, I've been on it since just about when it first released almost. I've been playing this game for almost 10 years or whatever. And I've been through all the alphas and betas and stuff. But yeah, and I finally and this one when it came to 1.0, all I had to do was upgrade. I didn't have to buy anything since I'd already bought it back in early access. When they finally came out with 1.0, I just hit upgrade. I didn't have to pay for anything. So hopefully that was your experience too. So anyway, they come in here, they get shocked, and you can see there's four wires. There's only two wires active, depending on what time of day it is. That way they all don't get worn out at once, because you'll be battling zombies all night long, and the non-stop stream of zombies will wear out the fences. So you want to have them alternate between being on and off, like one set, like two of them on and two of them off, and then they switch to the other two will be on and the other two will be off. And I have a timer relay that lets you to switch, and to tell the times of the wires or whatever. So anyway, another thing is that there's another set of wires on the other side. We'll have to turn these things off because I mean, it won't kill me to get shocked, but I just don't want to get like juiced real quick. And plus, I don't want to show you any bad habits. Like, always safety first. I didn't live this long by taking stupid risks and doing stupid stuff. So let's turn this off. And we can turn this on because this activates those boxes across the street. Those are dart traps. So now we can go in here because I turned off the wires. They're still there, but they're not electrified. See, I can pass through it. So on the other side, there's another wire that stops zombies at the front door. And this wire shocks them and stuns them, and the dart traps shoot them with darts and kill them. That way, all I have to do is every now and then, make sure that I keep plenty of ammo in the dart traps, which there's a building, like they're encased in their own building, so I can refill it safely. And that's just more effective than the spike traps. And plus you get, if they die on the spikes, you don't get experience points from the kill. But if you manage to kill them with your own hands or your own weapon or with an electrical trap, you get experience points from that. So not only is it more effective, well, in fact, I can show you shooting it. See, that's how, when I step on the switch, it shoots darts right at the front door, killing anybody standing at the front door. And I turn that switch off, that turns this plate off. That way I can pass through here without wasting my ammo every time I step on the plate. So that's how that works. And as I stated before, on zombie night, I just stand at this window and I throw bombs down into the pit like I'll demonstrate here. Like if I want to catch them at the front door, I just do a soft toss. I just throw it right at the door. If the zombies have already got far and they're at this door here beating on the door, then that's what this backboard is for. Just like in basketball, I charge up a full shot, bounce it off the backboard, and it blows up near the front. Any zombies by that door on the inside get blown up. So that's how that works. So yeah, I just stay here and throw grenades and bombs all night. I have a box full of pipe bombs and grenades here. This is where I keep my explosives. And then I have a box here. This is where I keep all my ammo for my machine gun. Okay. Right, I am so excited. That's a full game now. Yes, I didn't have to buy it either. Oh, congratulations. I didn't know we were kindred spirits. I knew you were a cool person, but I had no idea you played 7 Days to Die. That's so smart. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that someone thinks I actually have brains. You have this so dialed in. Very impressive. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here so I can share it with you. You know, I mean, it's good stuff, but it's twice as good if you get to share it with someone that's cool. So anyway, let's go outside. I'll show you which these doors lead outside just in case zombies get in the courtyard. But they all wrap around the front. There's these slots allow me to throw bombs down into the holes. Because sometimes zombies will break the fence, especially when I first built the fort and I didn't have as much electrical traps. They'd break the fence and they'd be down here beating around. So the grates allow me to shoot, and the holes allow me to throw bombs without falling through my damn self. The last thing I've died a bunch of times because I fell through the damn hole I was throwing bombs through. And that taught me never ever leave an open hole or something. You know, like this hut had, you see how this hatch is full? I make sure I purposely fill it up with building blocks. There's no ladder. You have to stack blocks in order to get up here. That way the zombies can never ever stack blocks and get up there themselves. Also, if I accidentally leave the top open, I don't fall through an open hole. And I use hatches to shut the hatch. That way it also prevents me from falling through. Because sometimes the blocks can get blown up or something like that. So you actually want to do all you can to be safe. As I said earlier, safety first. You know. So yeah, it goes all the way around the top. And this is my greatest fort. Now next I'll show you. I built this maybe week 7, week 8, around week 7, week 8 it got finished, give or take. It's on the playlist in the. I mean, I don't want you probably won't. I mean, that's a lot of crap to look at, but let's say it was more. I built this in the more advanced stages because I mass produce all these concrete blocks. Like you want to be able to produce it quickly, like boom, 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 because you don't want to get caught building stuff. There's all types of crazy ass monsters that can get you. So this base here, this is my second fort. This is what I built around maybe week 5. So I would say no, I would say this base is probably like maybe week 10, week 11. Probably from then on, week 10, week 11, I built that one I just came from. This one I built maybe end of week 4, beginning of week 5, give or take. And as you can see, I learned the whole. You can hear spikes. When you say I never seen one without spikes at the bottom. My original ones have spikes because when you first start off, you just don't have the other resources. And spikes do it, especially the iron spikes, do a damn good job of shredding up the zombies, especially early game. As long as they're not irradiated, glowing, or some other kind of specialty type zombie, it shreds them up real good. And they work automatically, so you don't have to aim. And when the zombies are running around crazy, you don't have to worry about chasing them around because they'll run to the spikes and kill themselves. So this base does have spikes, as you can see. And also the same design, great so I can shoot, holes so I can throw bombs. And you can see these holes are vertical. I didn't know which was better, either vertical slots or horizontal slots. And I think horizontal slots are better because they give you a wider angle of throwing the bombs. Like you have to be really specific to get a pipe bomb through that hole and into that corner with a vertical slot. But if it was horizontal, it'd be much easier to tag. I mean, it's possible. Let me try it. Oh, well, that didn't go in good. See, there you go. See, it's possible, but it's difficult. Most of the time, you see what happens there. It'll bounce off the edge or bounce off a corner, and it won't go where you want it to go. So I learned you want horizontal, not vertical. So, and also I'll show you another feature of this. Obviously, all four sides have access to bombing or whatever. I can defend every side. You never want to build a fort that you don't have full access to every area. You can defend. You need to be able to defend every single section. There's no place the zombies should be able to hide and break stuff and do stuff without you be able to kill them or see them. So anyway, also a part of this, my second fort is I built a tower. This is when early game is helpful to have a tower. You could climb up. You're out of the zombies' earshot. They can't hear you. They can't see you because you're way, way above them. And as you can see, all four sides, I have ways to open up the window. I have a rifle inside this box, a hunting rifle. And so when there's screamers or other, zombies that are bull crapping around, you get up here, find where they are, and blast them or whatnot. So, but I don't use this tower as much often. Most of the time, I kill them by using the dart traps that I showed you earlier across the streets. You can see up here on the tower, you can see the roof of my current base, and this also gives you more scope of the size. You can see from the edge here all the way across to the edge over there, and you can see how thick it is. And also you can see my windows have bars on the top. That keeps the zombie vultures from breaking into your roof and attacking you inside your house. So you want it to look good, but you want it to remain safe. I've died by fall damage also, LOL. I've only been early game, so yeah, I use spikes, but I never knew we didn't get XP from it. Yeah, so it's kind of like you want to do as much killing yourself. That's another reason why I use pipe bombs and explosive instead of bullets, because no matter how powerful your gun is, it can only shoot like one or two guys at a time. Whereas if you get like a group of them together, like 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, even 10 of them, however many you can cram into an area, and you throw a grenade or you throw a pipe bomb, you can kill 10 guys with one move instead of spraying bullets, and you only killed like maybe 4 or 5 guys, and the night's just begun. You know what I mean? So I definitely, and plus pipe bombs are really, really cheap. They're just steel. They're short pipes, short iron pipes. I'm growing a little bit of food up here. Got a little bit of water up here. They're just short iron pipes, grass, and gunpowder. So like pipe bombs are super cheap to make. They're super effective at killing groups of zombies at once and get you a lot of EXP. So let's go downstairs. I'll show you. It used to be that you could, once you went downstairs, you could run around the whole base. But recently I've changed it to where I've divided it up into sections, because sometimes screamers and stuff will spawn, and I don't want them to have the run of the base. You know what I mean? You want to control the zombies, not the other way around. So I blocked this section off. They were digging through here all the time. As you can see, that brick looks cracked actually. I probably need to get in there and do some maintenance. But those are steel. Screamers were breaking through here all the time. I was constantly battling them from that top, from this side, from that balcony right there. So like, look, if they break through here, they're not going to get free access to the rest of the fort. They're going to be trapped in here where I can shoot them and kill them and, fill up the hole. You don't want an outbreak of zombies. So anyway, as you can see, everything is solid ground. I plan on turning all this eventually into cement, because you get experience. It's a good way to level up in the safety of your own home, is to upgrade blocks. Your biggest experience points, the way to get the most experience points is killing zombies, mining ore like coal, nitrite, iron, that type of stuff, or upgrading blocks. So that's like the three biggest sources of experience points. Here's the dart traps up close. So and I grow trees on all four sides, and I put these traps here to kill any zombies that spawn inside. Cause sometimes they just spawn in here during like when the screamer screams or something like that. So it kills dudes that are at the door, and grow more trees. And I know you're probably like you have a life to live. You can't be here listening to zombie talk all day. So this is my last fort. I'll show you that, and then I'll end the stream. Um. So anyway, I have a bridge here. Always, you want to be able to control your entrance and exits. You want to be able to enter and exit your property safely without the zombies getting you. So you can see there's a ditch here, so they can't jump up and get me. And also, when I'm in here, I have to place these blocks. Without me putting these blocks here, there's no bridge. So zombies over here can't cross over, and vice versa. So let's go inside my first fort. This, it looks like cement concrete now. As you can see, that cobblestone top tells the truth. It used to be one big ass block of cobblestone. This was my first fort. This is the place I used week one. I built this week one. I built the basic block, which is what you're seeing here. It's 5 blocks high, and I think maybe 9 blocks wide. So it's, and yeah, 5 blocks high, 9 blocks wide, and 9 blocks thick. So, but obviously week one I didn't have access to cement or a concrete mix, so it was all cobblestone. Like I'm the type of person, my gameplay style is I don't take over buildings that are already built. I like building my own fort from scratch. That way I can control how I fight the zombies. I control how they attack me, everything. So anyway, I always build like a double railing, and I always build like these, supports. Like even in the way it's built, if the towers break, like they break these supports, this railing that I'm on won't break, won't fall down. Like it's still strong enough, and it's supported by the actual block itself. These just help it support. But if all the pillars were broken, this balcony wouldn't collapse. So that's how it's built. So anyway, I used to battle up here. I used to have water up here and all that kind of stuff. But now you can see I'm using the area for farming. Um, because it is small. As you can see, there's the edge right there. It's not a very big fort. It's basically like a 5 by 5 or 5 by 9 by 9 block with like another courtyard, a little courtyard surrounding it that's been fenced off. And this is where I battle the zombies for like maybe the first 4 weeks. As you can see, it's the same design, has spikes around it. Obviously, that's a telltale sign. If you see spikes around somebody's base, it's either it's early game or they just haven't studied up or thought about any more advanced ways to kill the zombies. And that's one of my favorite things about this game is like the zombies, they're your enemy, but they're also your plaything. It's up to you to decide how you're gonna trap them, how you're gonna trick them. Where they're gonna run, how you're gonna kill them. Like, are you gonna shoot them with rockets, shotguns? You decide how to kill them. So they're both your enemy and your joy and your entertainment at the same time. So, but anyway, it's a farm now. I'm growing coffee here, and I'm growing cotton up here. There's I think there's pumpkin seed and corn, or blueberries and corn on the roof on the other side. And there's the tower. You can see the tower where I was at from here, the roof of my first base. So you can see this is like 1, 2, 3 as my game progressed. So this one, this base works really, really good. So I don't plan on making another base because it's dangerous, it's time consuming, it takes a lot of materials. My next step is that I've upgraded this original base from cobblestone to concrete, as I've done this one that had a concrete skin, and this one's pure concrete. There's no, even underground there's blocks of concrete. This one is like, these have concrete skins. There's like cobblestone blocks underneath because that's the original blocks, and the ones on the outside I've upgraded to cement. That's how both of these are made. This one is solid concrete. So my next plan is to turn the solid concrete one into steel, give it a steel skin. Okay, cool. Anyway, I appreciate you. This is so cool to watch. I hope you have a good rest of your day too. Yeah, thank you so much, Calamity Jane. Thank you for being here. What a VIP. What a star for coming through. I really appreciate it. And I don't know if you're still here or not, but if you are, I grow mushrooms on the inside of this house. So anyway, with that being said, and with a gracious, oh, there you are. Okay, I see the heart. Yay. Okay. Well, cool. Well, Miss Calamity Jane, thank you for coming through. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to end the stream here. And if you want to see the action part of my streams, those are always at the beginning when I put my stuff on YouTube. I usually start with the Blood Moon, and then after the Horde Night is finished, there's like repairs. And then, depending on which episode, I do stuff like I go to the trader or I travel around. I do the living type stuff and that type stuff. So anyway, that being said, you have a wonderful weekend. I hope I see you on Twitch and see you around in the community. So hope I see you later. And the same goes for the rest of y'all viewers. Y'all take care of yourselves. Bye bye.